What's up, guys? Welcome to Retro Motorsports USA. Today in the shop we have Jeff's 95 Dakar M3. It's got a lot of good stuff going for it. It's got really good bones, but she does need some work, so that's why she's here. We're going to be doing some stuff to the rear brakes as well as a bunch of other little stuff around the car. So stay tuned. We're going to be doing rear brakes, calipers, pads, rotors in a line. We had a busted line and some calipers are sticking. Rotors don't look too good, so we're just gonna give them the whole love package, as well as a bunch of other little stuff around the car. So now that I got the wheels off and we're underneath this thing, you can see in here we have this brake hose here just dripping away. Someone, presumably maybe when the muffler was paint matched the caliper as well. And happy we're getting rid of that. Both sides, both sides. All right, now that I got the brakes disassembled, I'm not gonna worry about pulling the pads out of here or disconnecting the calipers from the bridge, because here's our new parts. We're replacing the calipers, we're replacing the pads, we're replacing the rotors, and even that brake hose that failed. So let's get to it. Rear brakes are done. Now we just gotta bleed the brakes. Just got the brakes bled and got everything else wrapped up. Looking good. I did just notice now that this boot is torn on the outer joint on the driver's side axle. We'll see what Jeff wants to do about that. We have axles in stock. We could get that replaced. All right, so I just got the brakes knocked out. Come on in, I'll show you what we did. So you can see we got new caliper, rotor, pads, hardware. And if you come in here, we even got our new hose in here. Then on the other side, we already had braided hoses. So we just left those alone, but caliper, pads, and rotor. Down here, I did get our fuel filter cover bolted up. You can see this has a fresh fuel filter by someone recently. However, there was no guard. So this thing is just letting rocks fly up and take it out. So I went ahead and got an OEM cover on there. Quick, cheap, easy. All right, guys, here's another silly one that this car was missing. So as you can see, this car has been in a few front end collisions. You can see here, all the Bondo on the strut tower here and over here. But one of the things that was missing was this fender liner seal. So since the fuse box is here, this seal is actually pretty important. We don't want water to collect up here, run down, and come into all of this electrical area here. So make sure to get Jeff one of these seals that we had laying around. It's a little thing, guys. It's the little things. There we go. Another thing I just went ahead and took care of for Jeff was this cowl piece here, because his, maybe from a past collision, you can see it was broken, glued back together, and it was sitting all crooked. So we got him a nice one in one piece. You know, like I said, it's the little things. While we're cranking along with the little things, Jeff's glove box button did not work before. There was no spring. He had the loose button and it just wasn't operational. So I got a spring in there. Still a little saggy as usual, but now she stays up on her own and can open it. Nice. Continuing with the little things for this car, all of this up here, all of this vent trim in the dash up here was broken, brittle, and cracked. So I had to get some small pliers, use a pick, get it all out, and get it replaced with these ones. And another thing to note, look right there. First E36 dash I've ever seen with cracks in it, so beware. It's coming, boys. Not as bad as the E30s, but it is coming. Continuing on with our little things, this C-pillar here was in the trunk, so I did go ahead, throw some screws in it just to hold it up. It is severely broken. Like, I've never seen one like this before, where it's just brittle and broken. The fabric is pretty much holding the plastic together. So that side's not much better. So I just threw one screw per Jeff's request, and now they should stay up. It's better than not having them. Another small item that I just went ahead and took care of for Jeff was his e-brake boot and handle were extremely worn, so that is a fresh set for him. Enjoy. All right, we're out on our test drive in Jeff's Dakar 95 M3, and it's feeling pretty good. There are a few things that we did wait until next time to take care of, such as the rear end. There's a diff clunk going on, so I am hearing that a little bit, but we're gonna wait on that and let's focus on what we did to this car. So the main thing that we did here was the brakes. And let me tell you, they work. They work great. No shake, no pedal to the floor. We had a busted line before and a seized caliper. So now with our new pads, calipers, rotors, and even a wear sensor, this thing feels really good. We used all power stop parts from Rock Auto. I've had really good luck with the power stop stuff, so I'm gonna continue to use it. I've said it before and I've said it again, I love my test drive route. So we're gonna go ahead and put this thing to the test really quick, take some curves and see how she really feels. Feels good. That's all for this time on Retro Motorsports USA. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up, a comment, and if you really like us, subscribe and follow. All of our socials are Retro Motorsports USA. Thanks, guys. I'll see you on the next one.